Today we're talking all about the iPad for students. Everything you need to know. I'm gonna walk you through what iPad you should get, what accessories you need. I'm gonna give you some tips on how to get started digital note-taking and digital planning. I'm also gonna share some additional apps that I think are really useful for students. So if you're looking for ways to get the most out of your iPad this school season, this video is for you. So let's just dive right in. Which iPad you should get. So first recommendation that I have, just the baseline iPad. It's just called iPad. I think we're on the 10th generation, but I mean, even if you found the 9th or 8th, just find a cheap old baseline iPad, and that will be able to handle all of the apps that you need to take notes, download PDFs or textbooks, and it will just handle the basics for you. But if you want something a little bit more up to date, recommend the iPad Air. This one specifically that I have here is the M2 iPad Air. So this was the purple one in 11-inch, and this is one of my favorite iPads because I love the size. It's not too big, but it's also not as small as the iPad mini. The iPad Air just has never failed me. It's my favorite iPad. I just think that this one would work great for students. The iPad Air also comes in the 13-inch size. I mean, both of these are great. Here's the size difference. So you can see it's quite a bit larger. I feel like it might be a little small, but I did want to mention it because the iPad mini is a really great portable little size. If you're a student and you're only going to be using your iPad for a few school things, this might be a great option for you. If there's any specific iPad that you want to learn more about, you can probably search it on my page and a full in-depth review will pop up. You're going to want to get some sort of stylus so that way you can write on your iPad, take notes in class. I personally recommend the Apple Pencil. There are lots of other stylus out there that you can use with the iPad that are cheaper. But for me, if I am using this to take all of my class notes, just go with something super trustworthy like the Apple Pencil. There's a few different ones you can choose from. So most affordable option is the Apple Pencil USB-C. But if you do get the iPad Air, you can go a step up and get the Apple Pencil Pro. This comes with a couple extra features like squeeze and barrel roll. I have a whole YouTube video on just this Apple Pencil and all the tips and tricks with it. These are the Smart Folio cases by Apple. If you're looking for the most minimal iPad case that exists, this is it. I love these cases just because of that reason. They're just so minimal, clean, sleek. If you're looking for a more affordable option, kind of a dupe of the Smart Folio case, this case from Elago is a great option. But if you're a student, you're probably carrying around a backpack or something, and these cases don't really have anything to hold your Apple Pencil onto. So you might want a case that actually holds in your Apple Pencil, like both of these. I got both of these on Amazon. I have this light pink one here. I also have this composition notebook, which I think is very cute for back to school season. And optional step with your Apple Pencil is you might want some sort of Apple Pencil case. This case, obviously, it serves a purpose of it's cute, you know, but it's also really nice because it gives you a much better grip. The Apple Pencil can get a little bit slippery. If you do want a little bit of an extra grip to help with your handwriting, here's one from Elago. It's a cute little pencil case. I also really like the ones from Uppercase Designs. They come in a lot of different colors. If you're going purely for aesthetics, this one by Moco from Amazon is really cool. The only thing about this one is you're not going to be able to attach your Apple Pencil to the side of your iPad and charge it. Another iPad accessory you might want is a screen protector, and thank you to Paperlike for sponsoring this video. Paperlike is a screen protector that is designed to make your iPad screen feel like paper. They use something called nanodots technology, and it mimics the tactile feeling of a pencil on paper. You get everything you need with your screen protector to get set up. The install is super easy. This is a must for note-taking because it really helps with your handwriting. Having a little bit of extra grip on the screen just makes it so easy to take notes and have cleaner, more tidy handwriting. And you should also check out the entire Paperlike note-taking collection for back to school. The Paperlike cleaning kit is a great way to keep your iPad screen crystal clear without sacrificing any of that paper feel that you love from your Paperlike. And I am obsessed with these pencil grips. They are designed to contour your fingers so you can write and draw for hours without hand fatigue. And it actually works, you guys. I love these so much. I will have a link below so you can check out all of the Paperlike note-taking collection. Definitely something to add to your back to school shopping list. And now let's get back to the video. You may want some sort of keyboard. First keyboard is the Apple Magic Keyboard. Obviously she's stunning, but this is definitely not the most affordable option. I personally love this keyboard. It magnetically attaches and automatically connects to Bluetooth. Everything about using it is so seamless. It's amazing. So I love the Magic Keyboard. But if you are looking for a more affordable kind of dupe to the Magic Keyboard, this one by ESR is really great. You open it up and it opens up just like the Magic Keyboard, and same thing, it has a little trackpad. You can type, it will attach to Bluetooth, not automatically, you will have to manually make sure that it is connected. The most affordable option I have is actually this one that I got from TikTok Shop, and I literally never order anything on TikTok Shop. So it's just a keyboard, there's no mouse or anything. Yeah, you just manually attach it. It's really cute. There's also some by Logitech that I've heard great things about. Digital note-taking on your iPad can be one of the best ways to take notes as a student. There are a lot of great digital note-taking apps, but I personally recommend GoodNotes, Notability, or Notes Plus for a free version. You can have a bunch of different notebooks all in one place. You can have any colors or highlighters that you want. You can also create all of your own custom notebooks, so whether you want grid paper, bullet journal paper, classic lined paper, or a specific note-taking system, you can create whatever notebook you want in all different colors, so there's a lot of ways to customize and make your note-taking really fun. Digital note-taking on your iPad is great because you can grab different photos or diagrams and just simply drag and drop them into your notes. You can also easily draw or trace these onto your notes if you want a more hand-drawn option. There are a lot of great features that are amazing study tools, like the tape tool in GoodNotes. You simply just cover up your answer with the tape and tap to reveal, making it really easy to test yourself on what you know. You can even purchase different study tools or sticker books within the GoodNotes marketplace. They have a lot of great resources for students to help you with your note-taking and your studying. You can also record your lectures within the digital note-taking apps. This is really great if you're working hard to take notes, but you might have missed something that the professor said that you want to go back and reference. Something that can also be really useful for digital note-taking is that if you swipe up from the bottom left corner, it will automatically screenshot, and then you can save this as a full PDF. So you can screenshot articles, web pages, PDFs, and it will save it as a full PDF document that you can then upload to something like GoodNotes, and you can mark it up, you can highlight it, add notes on top. This is a really great study tool, and you can use so many resources for this. And if all of this seems way too overwhelming for you, when in doubt, you can even just use the Notes app that comes on your iPad. It's a great free app that already comes pre-installed, and it has a lot of really cool features in it, like it will automatically clean up your handwriting and make your notes really tidy. You can make digital note-taking as simple or as complex as you like, but at the end of the day, all you need is a digital note-taking app, an Apple Pencil, and start taking your notes. If you want to get organized this school year, you might want to try out digital planning. This is just when you take a PDF planner that you can get online. I sell them on my website, but there's tons on Etsy, and you basically just upload this PDF to an app like GoodNotes, Notability, or wherever you're already doing your digital note-taking. Then you can write on top of this planner as if it were a classic paper planner, and you can get organized, plan out your class schedule, your deadlines, any exams. This is a great way to stay organized throughout the school year and keep all of your assignments in check. You can also make it creative and fun by adding fun highlighters, digital stickers, and even making things like vision boards to help you stay inspired throughout the school year. I will have my new student planners linked below. Now let's talk about a few other useful apps that you might want to try out this school year. First, we have a no-brainer, and that is the calculator app that comes pre-installed on your iPad. This functions as a normal calculator, but it also has something called math notes. So basically you can write out any equation with your Apple Pencil and it will automatically solve it for you. This is really great because you can track your work, and instead of going back and forth between a calculator, you can just write out your whole equation and it will be solving it along with you. If you have any math courses this year, do not sleep on this app. Next is Freeform, another free app that comes pre-installed on your iPad. This is an amazing brainstorming app. It's basically one big whiteboard, never-ending piece of paper that you can just really brainstorm anything on. You could use it to study a specific topic, you could use it to brainstorm a group project. It's really great for doing a mind map, and you can also collaborate with other people. So if you are in a group, you can share it with others and they can all collaborate on the same board. Quizlet is a classic student tool that everybody should know about. They have study guides and flashcards, and you can make your own. You can also upload your notes to this, and it will make you flashcards or a study guide based on your notes. This is a really efficient way to make different study tools, and the app is a really amazing way to study and test yourself on what you know. The Zen Flip Clock is an amazing tool for a Pomodoro timer. It has a 25-minute timer, so you can work for 25 minutes of deep work, take a break, and then do another 25 minutes. This is a really great way to study and help you stay focused, and I always find that by actually having the timer up on my desk, it helps me to really lock in and stay focused on what I'm working on. You can also actually use the camera app to create a scan of any page that you want. So you can scan pages from your textbook, upload them to your iPad, and then you can have them as PDFs saved to your files. All right, there's a quick rundown of my little student guide for the iPad. I also have a lot more tips on my TikTok and Instagram if you're looking for even more iPad tips to help you get started this school year. Let me know if you guys found this video helpful and if you have any extra tips that you want to add to the comments below. If you're heading back to school this season, I wish you all the best. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.